today on Ratchet News, Latto and Nicki was going at it, y'all. When I tell y'all they was going at it on Twitter, it popped up for me. They were like, "Oh, for you, hashtag oh no, I gotta really get into it if I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about this. So apparently everyone's saying that Nicki is a hater and she is a 40-year-old bully and she was messing with this girl or whatever. Like they were just going at it on Twitter because Nicki Minaj, her super freaky girl, so it was where her track was moved to a pop category and she got upset about it because it's not pop. I mean, it could be. It depends who's listening to it. But we people that listen to that kind of music know it's not pop. She goes ahead and she says Big Latto, her big energy should also then be moved to the pop category, which ended up opening the floodgates for that. Just all right. So they were on Twitter for like 12 hours. I swear, like people like went to sleep, took a nap, and woke up, and the drama was still going. And that night, Micah didn't let me sleep, so I woke up at like I think like 2-3 a.m. and I woke up to and I was like like a psycho because I'm nosy, and I admit that. You said I used to be a Nicki fan, but she don't know how to share her lane. The only way someone will grow in this game is if they realize there are many kings and queens in the same lane. She need to grow up for real. Laugh my ass off. Facts, exactly. This is what I agree with this. I think that if she could just be the queen of her queendom and let everybody else do their thing in their queendoms and kingdoms, we will all be fine. She is so talented. The woman is gorgeous. She's a fucking legend. We're not gonna sit here and try and act like the is not a legend. She is. These lyrics that she be putting out, she's amazing. She's extremely talented. Writing her own. Sometimes apparently she does have help, and that's okay because sometimes we need help. And she's creating these albums that she's selling to the masses. So why not it be a huge project where everyone is involved, you know, so she can hit her highest potential, you know? I don't agree with, oh, well, she writes her own raps. Okay, great. No one said she didn't. Deadass, she too busy trying to be in other people's business instead of focusing on her own. That's any typical NY left my ass off. Right? Like she is, I have listened to what other people have said, and they're saying she is tarnishing her legacy because now people are looking at her like, yo, it's giving hater. Look, maybe it isn't, maybe it is. I don't know where she's coming from and why she's really doing it, but coming for this little kid, and she ends up calling her a 40-year-old bully. I think that when you're at a certain age, you know, a certain height in life, or, you know, let's say career, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, it's not giving queen, it's giving peasant. And I believe that this person is a legend. She's a star. She's amazing. She's reached heights and she's done so much. I would not even be rolling around in the dirt with Latto. Not saying that Latto is not doing her own thing and getting her back and doing, you know, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the song, the Big Energy song, or any other songs on her album, but I was like, whenever I heard that Big Energy shit, so I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't like that shit either. She's very talented. I agree. Nicki, along with other people in the game, need to get with the current times. It used to be where you had to defend the crown, you had to compete to eat at the table. However, now is a different time. Yes, Jules, yes, exactly. Like there's room for everyone at the table to eat. Like with the way social media works, like no one needs to be like, my precious. You don't have to do that. You could be like, oh, okay, that's your ring? Nice, look at mine. You know, like it's okay. It doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be tooth and nails, blood and guts type shit. It's so amazing that you can use on one platform alone how much exposure you can get. Like, why are you concerned about what this other person is doing over there on that platform? She's so fine. Hold on. Right? Instead, she comes at them on a personal level. What happened to rap battles? Yeah, they be beefing. I could never. She is so fine. Nicki is definitely, she is a very good looking lady. And she looks great for her age too. Especially within the Black community. Why can't we lift each other up and invite each other to the table? Jules, who you telling? We got Jay-Z, Wayne, Drake, all in the same lane, and they're not on that high school. We got Cardi and Lil Kim, and they got love for each other. But we got Nicki being a bully, trying to gatekeep the rap game. She needs to either grow up or get the over it. Jen, I hear you. I definitely hear you. I think she should maybe take a page from Beyonce's book and just let them people be. You know, like when you're the queen, you only show the people or come out to feed the people when you're ready, right? I don't know. Like, I feel like, why are you out here like throwing crumbs here and there? Sound like I'm biased for either side, so that's why I'm kind of like on like her side. Like, let's speak from her seat. You know, like this little girl isn't there yet for her to be throwing crumbs and shit at her. Like, little girl need to work her way up, as you know, she stated in that live that she did. So I'm gonna need her to stop with that behavior that she's pulling. And then again, like, not picking sides. Latto, I liked her song. It's good. She's pretty. She's up and coming. She writes her own. You know, she's got stuff going on. There's growth for her, and I think that instead of feeling any type of way or saying, oh well, they should put her over here because he did mine, she should be like, well, congratulations, little girl. Welcome to the game. It is crazy. You see what they did to me? Watch yourself. That's what I feel like she should have done. She does need to learn from previous queens. Yes, exactly. Like, don't tarnish your legacy fighting with these kids on the internet. You know, and then apparently this Latto girl, she got big because of TikTok. So they were on for like 12 hours, like just going at it. And then what's her name? Nicki, she actually started deleting tweets. Oh my gosh, I'm going back and there's everything she responded to. Holy shit, everything she responded to is deleted. I'm now looking, so now I can't see any of Nicki's replies now. But apparently she was sneak dissing, or what is it they called? She called it subtweets. So people saying and she's liking it, which is kind of similar to what happened with the Cardi B situation, where it got really toxic to where she was liking other people's comments and saying negative shit about her. And I could honestly see how that would irritate anyone. Like, you're supposed to be this example, and you're supposed to be this leader, or you're supposed to be this queen or this king, and then you're on here liking peasant comments. I'm so sorry. I keep on saying that. I sound crazy. BRB, going to get lifted. Girl, I'm gonna get lifted here in a minute too, after I finish talking this. Enjoy your section, sis. So she apparently subtweets or whatever, which I maybe I'm too old, because I call that sneak dissing, what she's been doing. So it got this girl upset, and then they got into a huge argument, and then it turned out to be not only about like their music, they started attacking each other's looks, their character, the numbers, the popularity, to the numbers of views and hits. It got really, really toxic. And the last thing that ended up happening was she called her a 40-year-old bully and super freaky grandma. So she age shamed her, which I'm totally against. I don't know why these little 20-something-year-old people think that 40 is old. Listen, I'm about to be in my mid-30s, and if you think that's old, your mama must not be using the creams at nighttime to make a face look nice. So if you think that's old, that's over there. Don't be spreading that shit everywhere else, because I definitely think people need to stop fucking age shaming. Super freaking grandma is my favorite. It is. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be super freaking grandma. Can you? That's not a fucking diss, bitch. Whatever. I am grandma. I'm here to teach all you little kids how to wash your ass and clean your room. Yes, grandma business. Go ahead. But yeah, she did. She called her that. And they got into it. But the only thing that really sucks, like I'm looking now, and it's just like, what? Nicki deleted all her tweets. So now all we have is screenshots of what the fans screenshotted when all that drama was going on. Yeah, beefs are some goofy in entertainment right now. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is whack. Goofy, whack, lame, ghetto. I actually experienced something similar to like someone online trying to like bully me and like start beef with me. But baby, pay a bill or something. If you wanna have, you know, situations where I feel like I should care. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up the Nicki Minaj and Latto beef by saying that they're both wrong to be on the internet behaving like that. If you a real adult, because let's not act like girl over here is a little kid. She's an adult. She's well off in her 20s. They should have kept it on the phone, kept it in the DMs. It was ghetto.